We're staying with our breaking news from Rivers State, where a lot has happened in the last 7 hours. Top on the list is the defection of 27 out of the 32 members of the House of Assembly from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress. The lawmakers formalized their defection during plenary at the House of Assembly complex in Port Harcourt. Technically, the remaining 4 members of the State Assembly, who were until this morning the majority in the House, are now in the minority. TVC News senior correspondent.
The Governor of Rivers State, Fubara, and the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, may have been dashed with the defection of these lawmakers. Their decision to leave the PDP indicates that the lawmakers may still be on course with plots to impeach the governor. Via letters written individually by the lawmakers, they officially declared for the APC during plenary at the House of Assembly complex in Port Harcourt. They cited leadership tussle in the PDP as one of the reasons for their defection.
I would like to bring to your attention my decision to leave the People's Democratic Party, PDP. This decision to leave the PDP is necessitated by the division in the People's Democratic Party, of which I was elected to this House. In particular, the tussle around who the National Secretary of the PDP is has now sharply divided the party and made it unclear as to who is the National Secretary of the party, thereby making it difficult for me to chart an appropriate communication channel.
During the plenary, the lawmakers accused the governor of shielding the suspects in the burning of the assembly complex and withholding of funds for the running of the legislature.
You cannot be a chief security officer of a state and the Hano chamber of the Rivers State House of Assembly, where you as a sitting governor will present all the requests that you need to function, is attacked. For how many months? For how many days? And you are still seated comfortably.
The governor who is supposed to be the one to uphold the law is the one who is not disobeying the law. Withholding funds meant for an arm of government while he's living lavishly and conducting his own affairs lavishly with state funds. This is sad. I think this is the first time that funds meant for the legislature will be withheld.
The lawmakers threatened to decline future requests by the governor for approval of funds pending his compliance with their resolutions.
Rivers State Local Government Amendment Bill.
The Local Government Amendment Bill seeking to stop the appointment of caretaker committees for the councils scaled second reading. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
Earlier, I spoke with one of the lawmakers who defected to the APC, enemy judge, on issues surrounding this development.
We are adults, we are politicians, we have minds of our own. Our leader is still a member of the PDP. We have moved to the APC. So I think it is misplaced to begin to say that this can be tied to whatever it is, it's what it is. We have decided, we have taken our decisions, we have moved. There's division in our party. We have moved to join Mr. President to achieve his renewed hope agenda. And that's what we have been, our state, it's unprecedented. That our state has benefited so much in the few months that Mr. President has been president. The whole idea of us being in politics and representing our people is so that we can drag benefits to our people. And where the light lives is where we go. And whatever as an assembly, as the 10th Assembly of Rivers State, under the leadership of Martin Amewule, whatever we feel that will improve the fortunes of our people is what we will stand for.
Senior correspondent Uche Okoro joins me live from Port Harcourt. Uche, the last time we spoke, you mentioned that the governor called an emergency meeting of members of the State Executive Council after the news of the lawmakers' defection. What's the update from that meeting?
Contrary to speculations that meeting that held at the Rivers State Government House was in response to what happened at the Rivers State Assembly complex this morning, information available to me indicates that a memo for that State Executive Council meeting was actually sent out last night Of course, journalists received that memo at about last night, meaning that the executive council members themselves may have gotten the memo for that meeting much earlier. So that's contrary to the speculations that was an emergency meeting, as you have put it, in response to what happened at the State Assembly complex. But what I can tell you is that while everyone expected to that meeting would come out with a response to the defection of the 27 lawmakers to the All Progressives Congress today, the outcome of that meeting has dashed all that hope. As that hope that we're going to get an official response or whatever things from the state government. Rather, what that meeting deliberated upon, the focus of that executive council meeting was about the 2024 budget. I'm told that the executive council of River State has approved a budget of about 800 billion plus, targeting it the budget of a renewed hope, consolidation, and continuity. After that ESCO meeting, the delegated officials of the government addressed the media, but nothing so far was said about the defection of these lawmakers to the All Progressives Congress. So that's about the updates from the River State government side on the situation, and that I've been following up since morning.
Uche, the defection of the 27 lawmakers is a dramatic twist to the political development in Rivers. How are the people reacting, and what's the mood in town?
Well, the mood in town is calm. You can look around me, everywhere is calm. I'm in the heart of Port Harcourt, the capital city. I'm right here, and you can see around me, everyone is going about their normal business. There is no tension in the air. Maybe there is amongst the political elites and the political gladiators, but as far as the residents of River State are concerned, right now, everyone is going about their usual business. Of course, you know that the access to the University of Assembly has been cordoned off and remains restricted since the 30th of October 2023, and that remains the case till now. That's not the reason why, of course, I have to remain a safe distance from that complex, because it is there that the atmosphere there is not very welcoming. Access there is still very much restricted. But outside that environment, the other parts of Port Harcourt, the atmosphere is calm. People are going about their normal activities. Commercial bus drivers and cab drivers and tricycle riders are stopping on my left and on my right, picking passengers. People are going about their business. The atmosphere is calm for now.
Uche Okoro live for us in Port Harcourt.